close this, see how this is doing. This is probably not going to be a very long stream because my iPad has like 10% and my Apple Pencil has like 5%. My iPad is plugged in though. I'm not completely useless. While I'm figuring this stuff out, let me just turn this on. You guys can at least see something. Okay, I think it's working. It's working. Alright. Face cam or no face cam? It's not actually obscuring any of the art, so... Do you guys want this face cam? Trying to figure out if there's anything behind me that was gonna like spoil a video or something. I don't have any makeup on. I was sick today. I've been having some like weird sinusy issues and it's crazy. Live, love, stance, love you. I love you too. I feel like I don't understand how YouNow works, but there was like $1.99 attached to that and I don't know if that means something. But thank you, if that does. Somebody here understands YouNow and wants to tell me how this place works. I'm just like, hey, can I stream on it? Great. Do you want to see my art? Do you want to hear me talk about random stuff? So I'm going to be jumping back and forth between the YouTube. I have no clue how this works either. I only know about this place is because I watch the YouTuber Anna Campbell, Anna Taught You. And she streams on here a lot. She does like lots of little like random chats and Q&As, which I think seem really fun. But I'm not sure if I can like, I don't know if anyone would be interested in watching them if I'm not like talking about art or doing art. So I don't know. I'm gonna jump back and forth between the YouTube and the YouNow chats on my phone, but I'll probably be, it means she donated money. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, Live, Love, Stance. You guys you're so sweet. I didn't even know that you could do that. So yeah, Anna Campbell streams on here and I always thought it seemed fun, and if you were here a little while, like a couple days ago, you saw that I was like trying to figure out how to stream from my iPad. So I tweeted Bailey J and she said she connected her iPad to her computer and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Duh. Basically, duh. And so that's what I decided to do, and I tried to stream directly to YouTube, and that wasn't working. So then I was like, let's try YouNow, because I know that YouNow offers, like, it works with YouTube, so you can, like, have a platform to view it on YouTube, which is what I really wanted. YouNow crashed, so I'm back on YouTube. I'm jumping between the two. So yeah, like I said, probably won't be a super long stream because my Apple Pencil is dying, although maybe I can like recharge it. And like I said, I'm having some sinus issues, so I haven't been feeling great, so if my voice is really scratchy, that's why. You are amazing, thank you. So if you guys have any questions that you want me to answer, I guess ask me questions. And we'll kind of do like a Q&A type thing while I stream. Again, sorry for my voice. I have not had the best health day. And like I said, I'm going to try to jump between the YouNow and the YouTube. I should probably install the YouNow app though, because I just have it open in Chrome. Alice, did you delete the video where you have a double of yourself? No, I didn't. It's called I Don't Want to Make Art or something like that, or What to Do When You Don't Want to Make Art, and it should still be up. As far as I'm aware, it hasn't been removed. Do any artists... Mom, can you bring me some dinner? seriously, Mom, because I'm like hungry, and I don't have any food. So if you could, I'm only 20 minutes away. Do any artists inspire you? Yeah, a lot of artists inspire me. I really like Loish and Siren, Edward Degas, Sir Joseph Mallard, William Turner, all the Impressionists, like all of them. Jenny Saville, I love Jenny Saville. I think the way that she paints flesh is just like amazing. Oh, thank you, Live Loves Dance. That's so sweet of you. You really, really, you do not have to do that. I did not even realize that that was an option. But thank you so much. What was I gonna say? How long on average do you spend on your pieces? Way too long. Probably 15 to 20 hours on like a big piece. Little sketches can take less time, usually 4 to 6 hours. It's very rare that I spend less than 4 hours on anything that's not just like a quick sketch. I don't know if I'm just a slow artist or if I'm a perfectionist or what. Yeah, Jenny's awesome magazine face. I love her work. I would die to go to one of her exhibitions or see some of her paintings in real life. If you guys want to look her up, her name is Jenny Saville, but beware, a lot of her work is graphic in nature. And, oh, why is that there? I'm going to change the settings on this so that this part is always on top, because I'm actually like showing the whole screen and then I have like a little frame, so hopefully that will work and OBS won't come on top. So Jenny Saville, a lot of her work can be kind of graphic in nature. There's a lot of like nudity, but she paints flesh amazingly, so if you are more of an adult and you want to look that up, she's a great painter. Favorite style of art? I don't really have one. I do tend to prefer art that has a little bit more of a realistic slant in terms of even just like the shading. Like, I like semi-realism, and I do love cartoon as well. I don't know, I like impressionism. I like being able to see the brush strokes in a piece. What program are you using for recording? This is called hold on, Reflector, and it was $14.99, and it basically it turns your computer into like an AirDrop. Like, basically your iPad will view it as an Apple TV, so you can like mirror your iPad screen on your computer, and then I'm using OBS to capture my desktop, and then I'm streaming that via YouNow, which also works with YouTube. Oh, I was gonna go download the YouNow. I was gonna download the YouNow app. So I can't see the chat right now. Sorry, you guys. I don't know if you can see my face. Where's the webcam? There's the webcam. It's weird because I'm recording the screen, I can't see my OBS studio, which is like where I can see like what you guys are actually seeing. So it's kind of a little bit strange, but if you guys have watched How I Met Your Mother, you know there's a episode where Robin, they play like the drinking game with where the hell is the Play Store? I would kill everybody. Like, everyone would die of alcohol poisoning if you played the drinking game with me. Like, all the time. My sister sends me the weirdest text messages, I swear to God. Okay, YouNow. Downloading the app. I used to have this on my phone, and then I uninstalled it, because I only ever used it for watching one person. Okay, that's downloading. Let's go back to the YouTube chat. Let me hit play and then just mute it, and then I can kind of see what's going on through there. Nothing exciting, because I'm not an exciting person. I don't like the format of the YouNow app. It's really annoying to deal with. Yeah, I think that's kind of another reason I don't know. But I also think part of it is just I don't understand it, you know? I don't understand it properly, and I don't know it properly, so what is the... Can you just connect to the computer and record without the program? Yes, so I'm not really using this program. I mean, this program does have recording on it, and I'm using that to record because it just records like the iPad screen, and I can't record the actual, like normally with the iPad, oops, I click on this button right here, this one that says next to, like under the camera to record, but that's disabled while it's screen mirroring. So I'm using the refresher program to record, but it's more for the mirroring so that I could actually stream with it. Do you have a favorite feature that you like to draw on people? I don't really know. I like to draw... I like to draw hips. I like to draw people's hips. I'm not very good at it, but I like to draw hips. I feel like that's probably weird, but I do. I'm signing into the YouNow app, that's why I've gotten very quiet. I can't multitask at all. The multitasking ability of like a 5-year-old. Probably less than a 5-year-old. Oh cool, look, you can capture, that's the cool thing about YouNow is you can like capture moments and like view them back, so that's kind of cool. Okay, now maybe if I click on the link in the YouTube, it will open in the app, and then I wonder if I can split screen the app so I can look at both chats at the same time. You a hip girl? Yeah. Do you ever visit the UK seeing, this is from YouNow. Open in app. Oh my god. I can use the computer. And by the computer I mean a cell phone. Alright, look at that. And then let me see. Can I split screen with YouNow and YouTube? Can I view the chat? Oh, you guys. No, I can't. Dang it, I thought I was onto something there. Oh well. I need to turn off split screen. Wow, this is the most exciting, not exciting, thing ever. I don't actually know how to get out of split screen. Okay. So anyway, someone was asking if I go back, someone on YouTube, I think, or on YouNow, was asking if I ever go back home, like to England, and I do. We go back home. I usually manage to get back there like every like 2 years or so, maybe more, every now and then. I'm sorry, I'm being completely useless right now. I'm just trying to get chats up. Okay. Do you like drawing animals? No. I hate drawing animals. I suck at it. I used to work for a pet website. Like, do you guys remember Neopets back in the day? So I didn't work for Neopets, but I worked for a website that was similar to it. It was called Sabeta. And I was a staff artist on Sabeta for about 7 years. So if anyone ever played Sabeta, holla at me. My username on there is Alice. Basically, I was not a pet artist on there. I drew like the clothes for like the avatars and stuff. And I would draw some of the NPCs, and I would draw backgrounds and stuff. And like there were a couple times I thought, was like, maybe I'll try out for this pet. Like when an artist would leave, we would have like tryouts to determine who would like draw the pet afterwards. And it was bad every time. It was bad. It was just like, oh honey, you tried. Hey, remember this? Well, I didn't work for it. Yeah, I did not work for Neopets. I do play Neopets though still. On the reg, I play Neopets because Neopets is awesome. I've gotten better at drawing animals throughout the years, but I kind of suck at it still. I'm still trying to figure out looking at both the chats because I don't like the idea of not looking. Like, I don't like the idea of just focusing on one chat. It makes me sad face, Alice. So I'm drawing red currants, by the way. These are red currant plants. If anybody was curious. Finger Mikey said, I've been using YouNow on my phone for almost a year now and I have no idea what I'm doing. Lol, same. Like, I feel like it seems like a really cool service, but it doesn't seem to explain itself very well. Like, there's just so much going on whenever I go onto the main page, and it'll like automatically start playing like another video. Like Anna was streaming earlier, Anna Campbell was, and so I was watching that, and then her audio started going in and out really bad, and then she just disappeared. I think her stream stopped or something, like her internet died or something, and it just started playing like the next person's stream like automatically, and I was like, I don't know who this person is, I don't care about this person, I want to watch Anna, like, I don't, what? It's just like, I don't understand. Look, there's like all these like fans and stuff, like, I don't understand the difference between like fans and like followers, and like there's like likes and things. Am I the only one that can't follow what you're drawing? I don't know what that means. Like, you don't understand what I'm drawing, or like what? Explain yourself. Explain yourself, random doodler. I wonder what the rules are with like YouNow with like copyrighted music, because I know you can't do it on the YouTube streams, but this is a YouNow stream. Like, is that different? If anybody knows, let me know. I had somebody earlier saying, can you put music? What are your favorite markers to work with that are inexpensive? I've done a couple videos here on the, I've mentioned the Touch New and the Oh Hoo Hoo. I liked them both. I don't really work with markers often enough, honestly, to give you like a good enough opinion though, but I thought they both worked good, and they're both pretty cheap. I really don't work with markers that often, honestly. I feel like people think I do because I've done a lot of marker challenges, but they're probably, like, if you look at my channel and the amount of actual art that I've done with markers, there's not a lot of it. There really isn't, and I'm not that great at it. And honestly, markers aren't light fast, which means I'm gonna make a whole video about light fastness. But basically, light fastness is how quickly something will fade, and like everything will fade like eventually. Maybe not everything, but like, you know, and you want to keep things in, you know, and obviously the conditions that you keep things in will determine that. Like, if you put something in bright light, bright direct sunlight, like, it's gonna fade faster. But markers aren't really light fast at all, which means that any original artwork that you buy that is made of markers, like, it will fade. Like, the colors will fade eventually. So definitely, by the way, if any of you have original marker artwork that you've purchased from somebody or that you've made yourself, like, try to keep it out of direct sunlight because it will last longer that way. But generally, I just don't really like to do my main pieces in marker because they're not light fast and it's not archival, so it won't really last. I don't know. I don't mind like marker art. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing marker art. I don't think there's anything wrong with selling marker art so long as people know that it's not light fast. But it's just not my preferred medium, so I just don't really use them that often. Someone said it's because we can't see a drawing, but we can see in the corner moving perfectly. Yeah, I mean, like, I could move the camera down so you could, like, maybe see the iPad, but then you couldn't see my face, so I don't know. YouNow isn't letting me sign up. That's okay. I'm keeping an eye on the YouTube chat. I know that it keeps telling you that I'm not, but I am. I have it open on my phone, so I'm actually keeping an eye on the YouTube chat, and the YouTube chat is more active than the YouNow chat right now, so I'm jumping back and forth between the two of them to try to see both, but you can use either. I'm trying to keep an eye on both of them. Have you tried the draw upside down challenge? Yeah, lol, I just made up that challenge. You know, honestly, I don't feel like, God, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a stuck-up biatch, but, like, that wouldn't be hard, because, generally artists will flip their page upside down all the time to work on stuff. It's it makes it easier for you to get like a good angle on a lot of things, and other times it just is helpful to see your mistakes because you start viewing things differently upside down. So I'm kind of like, I kind of already move around. Like if you guys watch my videos, you'll see that I constantly flip around and rotate the paper. So I don't really think that would be a challenge unless I was physically upside down myself. Which, I mean, like I do yoga, but I don't know if I want to do that. What if I did the yoga art challenge and I tried to do art while also doing a yoga sequence? How clickbaity would that be? What drawing tablet are you using? I am using an iPad Pro with the Apple Pencil. Was your animation degree a waste? No, I don't think my animation degree was a waste. I have 2 degrees, for those of you that don't know. I have 2 degrees. I have a degree from Colorado State University in painting and graphic design, and then I have a degree from Rocky Mountain College of Art and Design in 3D animation. My animation degree was not a waste, but I do wish I'd done 2D animation, not 3D animation, because I actually do motion graphics now, which is mostly 2D, and that's actually what I want to go into professionally now. I don't want to go into film animation anymore. I want to make motion graphics and work for a motion graphics firm. So I wish that I had gotten my degree in 2D animation instead of 3D animation, but I learned all of the principles of 2D animation, and I learned a decent amount of After Effects, which is what I use in my job every day. And I think that it would have been harder to teach myself 3D animation like by myself versus like After Effects, which I've taught myself. Live Loves Dance donated $1.99. Thank you so much. You are just so sweet. Like, that is so nice of you. I really appreciate it. And again, you don't have to do that, but thank you so much. And what was I gonna say? Alice, I went to watch your YouNow stream too. Golden Retriever Girl, it's honestly the exact same. Like, it's the exact same as the YouTube stream. It's just a different platform. It's the same stream. So don't stress about it if it won't let you sign up. Although that's really weird that it won't let you sign up. Somebody said, do you prefer paint or pencil? Colored pencil. I prefer paint. Which I think is obvious. I'm going to jump over to YouNow for a little bit. Hi, Alice, do you remember me from Shelby and Diamond? Hello! Oh, and Lissy Lena, I don't know if you were the same person that asked in YouTube about the animation degree being a waste, so you don't seem like you're pursuing it. I have a job in animation. My full-time job, technically my title is video production assistant, or no, not assistant, video production specialist, which isn't a title. I'm trying to change it. But I do motion graphics for a living. Like, that's what I do. That's what my main job is. I work with After Effects every single day. I create training and marketing videos for a security software company. And I like I said, I want to be a motion graphics designer for a living. That's what I want to do. I don't, this might be a surprise to some of you guys, and I'm actually going to make a video about this. I don't want to be a professional YouTuber. And I actually don't even want to be a freelance artist. I want to work in a studio. I don't want to be freelance. I see the appeal in, and maybe one day, but living in America, where healthcare is insanely expensive, I just prefer the stability, and not being a particularly self-motivated person, I prefer the stability and the benefits of working in a studio environment. I also really like working with others and working as part of a team. So I actually do want to work for a motion graphics firm, and I am actively using my animation degree in my day job. That's what I do for a living. And I'm over at YouNow right now looking at the comments in that. Someone said, what program are you using to draw on your iPad? It's Procreate. It is a one-time payment of $9.99, and I really like it. I actually like it more than Photoshop to paint with at this point, and I think my iPad Pro is going to be completely replacing my Cintiq. I do have a Cintiq 13 HD, and I think I'm going to sell it because I just don't see myself using it after switching to the iPad Pro. This is so much simpler and easier to use, and I don't know, I much prefer using the iPad Pro, so I'll probably be getting rid of my Cintiq because I honestly think this is better. And then someone said, what music do you listen to? I listen to a lot of Taylor Swift. I'm a huge Swiftie. I am going to see her Reputation tour in Denver when she comes to not the Pepsi Center, Mile High Stadium. I am a huge Swiftie. I love her so much. I love all her music. I love Reputation. I love 1989. I've seen her 1989 tour, and it was phenomenal. I love Taylor Swift. I also really like I think I want this leaf behind this hand because I like the hands and I don't want to hide it. I also really like show tunes. I listen to a lot of soundtracks. I love the Gallivant soundtrack. If you guys like musicals and you haven't watched Gallivant, go, like, stop watching me. Like, turn this stream off and go and watch Gallivant right now because it is freaking amazing. It's basically a musical. It's written, one of the writers is Alan Menken, who did he's a famous Disney composer. I'm sure you guys have heard of him. He did the music for like Little Mermaid and I think Beauty and the Beast and like a bunch of stuff, and it's basically this like hilarious self-aware musical comedy about a knight and like true love, and like, but it's like hilarious and it like makes fun of itself and it makes fun of the musical and Disney genres, but in like the best possible way, and it is one of the best shows I've ever seen. I adore Gallivant. Like, go watch Gallivant. Yes, my Swifties uniting in the comments, and I love Look What You Made Me Do. I know a lot of people don't like Look What You Made Me Do, but I feel like it's subverting people's expectations of what you think is going to happen in a song, and that's why I really like it. And oh, I also love Coldplay. Coldplay is my favorite band. I have seen them in concert twice and they are phenomenal. I love Coldplay so much. They're just fantastic. Somebody said, do you find that working in graphics can drain the creativity? Because I find it's product based and I just find it holds my creativity. I would love to see your side. Yeah, I think that it can, and I think that you have to be prepared for that. If you're gonna work as an artist, especially if you're gonna work in a studio or if you're gonna work for somebody else, you have to learn to separate your passion projects and your personal projects from your actual like job. And you have to have something that you're passionate about on the side, because otherwise it can really drain your creativity. But I find that, you know, learning to view things in a different way at your job or pushing yourself can also really inspire creativity. Like right now I'm working on a really boring project, so that's not fun. But when I am working on a project that is really like fun and inspiring my creativity, then it really, I feel like, pushes me to want to do more outside of that as well, which is really cool. Can I just come and hug you like I'm so bored? Yes, but only if you bring pizza. I like country music. I also like country music. I don't really listen to it very often. I mostly only ever want to listen to country music in the summer. Country music just feels like summer music to me. Like when you're driving, you have your windows down and you've got like jean shorts on and you're listening to Luke Bryan. That's like, for me, that's like when I want to listen to country music. There's not a lot of music that I don't like, to be honest, but yeah. Have you looked back at your old art and cringed? Yes, I have an entire video on it. But actually, sometimes I look back on my old art and I'm like, yeah, it's not that bad. Like, it's kind of good. Like, so, I will bring all the pizza. Okay, I'm gonna jump on over to YouNow and see if there's anything new over there. I feel like I'm multitasking like a boss now, you know. It took a little bit of time, but now we're starting to find a groove. You know, I'm painting, I'm drawing, I'm jumping between the apps. I just, you know, I want to talk to you guys. How is my day? My day is okay. I am sick, so that's not fun, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better now that I just kind of took some time to practice some self-care, and I took some medicine, and I spent most of the day I worked from home today, so I spent most of the day like in my bed, just like in After Effects, very quiet kind of day. What do you use for makeup, by the way? You look so beautiful. You are so sweet. I'm not wearing any makeup right now and I am sick as hell, but I use, let me see, so right now my daily routine consists of, I use the Revlon Photo Finish Pore Reducing Primer, and then Tarte Rainforest at the Sea Foundation. I'm using a concealer that's from England, the Collection 2000 Perfection Concealer, Rollerball Lash Mascara. I change my eyebrow projects literally like every 2 days because I still haven't found one that I'm in love with yet. And for my eyes, I've been loving, Milani just released a couple palettes, and I don't remember the exact name of the one they have, but they have like a matte one and a shimmers one, and I have the shimmers. It's like, it's not all mattes. It's not all shimmers. It's like got some shimmers and some mattes, but then they have an all matte one, so it's not the all matte one, it's the other one. It is the most beyond gorgeous palette I've ever seen in my life. It's got like red, like all these pretty warm colors, and it's so beautiful. Like, I want to die. I love it so much. It's kind of like the modern Renaissance a little bit, but a lot cheaper, and the quality is like beyond amazing. The eyeshadows are so buttery soft. Oh, and for eyeliner, my holy grail is the Physicians Formula Lash Boost liquid eyeliner. Is phenomenal. That was a lot of things about makeup. Oh, and someone asked what my favorite color is. My favorite color is that like tealy blue that's all over my YouTube channel, but I also do like purple. What do you... Queen was a multitasking amateur before, but she's a pro now. Yes, girl! Hey, this is my first live stream. Just want to say what an amazing job you're doing here on YouTube. That's awesome. You challenged yourself with this new style. Thank you so much. Yeah, YouTube is kind of weird because it's funny. I started YouTube because I wasn't making enough art for myself outside of, well, I wouldn't say outside of school, but I actually started YouTube after I graduated from my first degree. So after I graduated from my first degree, I was kind of like super depressed, and I just felt like I didn't have purpose in my life. So I decided to leave the country. So I applied for this internship in Italy and got it. And then, but that was like 6 months away. So then I went to Indonesia for like 2 weeks and like lived on a boat in Indonesia. And I did all this amazing stuff. So then I went to Italy after Indonesia, and then I backpacked around Europe for 3, 4, 5 months, something like crazy like that. I went to like 13 different countries. Oh my god, my legs are going dead. I went to like 13 different countries, and then I came back to America, and I had no idea what I was doing with my life. Like, I had a degree, I had an apartment, I was working full-time online, so I had a job, but I wasn't really like, I don't know, like I didn't really know where I was going in terms of like career. Like, was I going to be a concept artist or whatever I was gonna do? And I wasn't ever getting out of the house either because I worked online. So I got a job at a restaurant so I could get out of the house, and I started YouTube because I wasn't making any art, and I was like, well, I need a portfolio, so maybe YouTube will encourage me to make art, because I'd never, I mean, it was my first time outside of school. Like, I'd never had to make art without being forced to make it, like, for like classes and stuff like that. So that's why I started YouTube. But it's funny because now, this is gonna sound bad, but it's almost like, in a way, YouTube hinders me a little bit, because I never expected to grow this big, and so there's this obligation of like, I have to upload every Friday. Like, I've told you guys that I will, and then when you only, and then I also work full time, like I said. So when I'm working full time and I have to upload like every Friday, it's kind of this thing where it's like, you don't have a lot of time to create a piece. So what do I create is I create things that are simple and easy to create, like pretty pictures of girls and like watercolors and stuff like that. But I want to be creating more, like, I haven't shared too much of my like painting portfolio, because I like I said, I have a degree in painting, but a lot of that was like these huge like large scale art pieces that were like 5 by 7 feet, like they were bigger than I was, but those took weeks to make. And it's like, I want to start making bigger art again, even if it's just like 2 foot by 3 foot. But I mean, it's a matter of time, right? Because I'm working full-time hours, and I'm trying to make YouTube videos on the side. And like I said earlier in the stream, my videos often take, like my art often takes 15 to 20 hours, and then you've got to edit the video on top of that. So I'm working basically like 60 to 70 to more hours a week between my main job and YouTube, and that's just for quick videos. So I've been trying to figure out how to spend more time on my art and like push my style in a direction that I really want to push it, without like giving up my schedule entirely. And I think I've come up with a couple plans. Like, a couple people on Twitter were saying upload in progress videos, like, you know, like I spend 20 hours working on a painting this week and I film that, and then the painting's not finished, but you guys get to see it like as it develops, which I really like the idea of that. I think that could work really nicely, so you'll probably start seeing more of that. But you know, I don't think like I'll abandon like smaller cartoon stuff entirely, just because it's good to draw for like, you know, videos like testing products and things that need to go out at a certain deadline and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's almost like YouTube started helping me, and now it's like hindering me in a little bit, but also like it's opened up so many amazing opportunities for me, like that I never thought that I would have. So that's I don't know. That's really cool. That was a total ramble that wasn't even like related to a question. Are you a dog or a cat person? I'm a both person. I have a dog, but I love cats just as much. I always thought I would get a cat before I got a dog, just because they're a little bit easier to take care of, but I don't know, Desi just somehow appeared in my life. I went to the shelter and I didn't want to leave her there. I was like, you're mine and I love you. I'm not prepared to own a dog at all, but I'm taking you home. By the way, don't go to the dog shelter when you've just been through a breakup. You'll come home with the dog. Or do go to the dog shelter, you know. If that's what you want in your life and you just want the emotional weakness to actually just do it. Any tips on Procreate? Just take a little bit of time to get used to it and play around with all the brushes and figure out kind of like which ones are your favorite and which ones work best for you. So I have almost exclusively been using this brush, the gouache brush, pretty much on its standard settings. I love this brush. The only times I'll change, so to sketch, I use this, the 6B pencil. I don't really ink a lot, and if I ink, I actually don't use any of these. I use the calligraphy, the script brush pen. And then sometimes I'll use the airbrushing brushes, a decent amount, the medium hard airbrush, soft brush, all of those I'll use. But for the most part, I use the gouache brush. I did use the wet acrylic brush a little bit in this painting as well to like lay out the flat colors when I was first starting, but I am gonna run over and check YouNow. Run over, like switch apps. Oh, maybe open, somebody said maybe open YouNow on your phone and YouTube open on your laptop. So the problem with that is that my laptop is what I'm actually streaming from. So my iPad is connected to my laptop, which is then I'm actually streaming the desktop of my laptop. So I have about an inch and a half of space on either side of my laptop to actually see stuff. The whole center is what you guys are seeing, the Procreate. So, and then obviously I can't open it on my iPad because that's what is mirroring to the computer. So it's like I need a fourth device. Oh my god, I actually have a fourth device. Hold on. I'll be right back. December, please don't like bark. This is something that I will be reviewing on my channel in a couple of weeks. But thus far have mostly used to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine on. Okay. I'm gonna open both YouTube and YouNow on this. And then I'm gonna have to mute this. And then I can see the chat on both, like a boss. Yeah, I could have turned the size down, Random Doodler, but I was worried that it would basically, I don't know, like that the quality wouldn't be as good. Okay, let me see if I can like split screen this. YouTube wants to show you, whatever, that's fine. I just want to live my best life. I bet Jenna Marbles doesn't have these problems. Okay, haha, look at that. I can see you are so amazing. No, Emily22 Gaming, you are so amazing. Hello, Alice, on #art. #1 on #art. That's because nobody else is on #art, because nobody else streams art on freaking YouNow. But this is what we're doing, okay? Yes, you guys, I can see both the chats, because I'm a boss and I figured it out. If I really want to get popular, I'll like wear a low-cut shirt and a push-up bra and stream on girls or something. Hashtag girls. I could be one of those like cute streamers, but I'm not because I look like a hot mess right now. Like a hot mess. Hi there, this is like Blog TV, I became a fan. On YouNow, somebody said, what paper do you use? It depends. I really liked the Arche rough watercolor paper, but Desi eats it. So if I use that, I have to be really careful to not leave my art in a place where Desi can get it, because she's actually eaten 2 of my paintings that I have left in a place where she can reach it. And she's a border collie. She's a 50-pound border collie, so she can reach a lot of places. She ate the picture that I painted of her own face, which is on YouTube, and she ate my most recent YouTube Artist Collective piece, the one of the Queen of Hearts. Yes, she ate that. I was actually able to fix that. I took all the torn pieces and I like painted the background like black, and it's actually pretty cool. I'll have to post a picture on like my Instagram of how I fixed it. I think I'm gonna give it to one of my friends. Her name is Mandy. She has a YouTube channel, actually, Bulletproof Beauty. If you guys want to check her out, I'm always trying to plug her. She just hit 100 subscribers, and yeah, she's really, really cool. But I think I'm gonna give that to her, and she actually thought it looked pretty cool after I fixed it. So you should do more live streaming. You know, I like live streaming. It's just been kind of like, this is almost easier because I can sit on the couch and do it. It's a little bit easier than live streaming my traditional art, I have to say. Although it took a little bit of setup. I kind of like YouNow. YouNow is kind of cool because I can just like stream from my phone camera, you know, like I could just sit down and do a Q&A with you guys, but it's a little bit harder if I want to actually make art. If I actually want to make art, I have to like log into my computer and, you know, put effort in. I don't know if anyone would ever want me to just like sit down and talk while I'm not making art, though, to be honest. Like, I don't think I'm that interesting of a personality. I'll have to remember to put shadows behind these drop shadows, but it's fine. We're going kind of slow here. I gotta finish this up. Like, it's Wednesday night. This is due on Friday. I still have to edit the video, which is gonna be fun because I'm gonna have recordings from like 8 different sources. Like, there's a chance I'm just gonna use the Procreate thing, like the Procreate time lapse for most of it, because it's just easier. But I have been recording it on like multiple different platforms. You look beautiful, Alice. Thank you. I haven't watched Arvitz in a hot second. I'm missing it right now. Thanks to this girl or boy or Z or whatever your preferred pronoun is. I also go through those phases. Like, I'll take a step back and I won't watch like any like art vids for like forever, and I'll just be like binging like beauty community, like YouTuber vids, as Jenna says, and then I'll go through a phase where I just watch a bunch of like art videos and I don't watch like any YouTuber vids. It's like weird. I feel like I go through phases on YouTube with what I want to watch, and then sometimes I go through phases where I just don't watch YouTube videos at all, and I just watch like Netflix. So sometimes I'll be like, oh, I have like 6 videos to watch, and it's bad too because like my friends are amazing and they always watch my videos, and I'm like, Momo, you uploaded? Yeah, like 2 weeks ago. I love you. You are so interesting. You're so sweet. If I could had a webcam that I could... Hi, Alice. Well, okay. Let me not switch comments halfway through. If I had a webcam that I could point at my workspace, I would probably still be streaming my art. I had so many different artists assisting me. Yeah, streaming is fun. I like streaming. I don't do it often enough. Hi Alice, it's Diamond and Shelby. We want to know, when did you start being an artist? What and who inspired you? I started being an artist like when I was born. Like my mom's an artist, and like I had an art room, so like I just grew up around art. Like, it was never like a thing that I started. It was just always there. I love your art, by the way. I inspired to be as good as you. You're very interesting, and we love you. How old is your dog? I'm a dog lover. My dog is, Desi, how old are you? Are you 7 or are you 8? I think she's 8. Why can't you speak English? I think she's 8. I know it's bad. I'm like, I need to pay more attention to like what my friends do on YouTube. Because I actually have friends on YouTube now, and it's so exciting. I really love the YouTube art community, actually. It's pretty awesome. Hello, April! Okay, now we're adding in some berries. Gotta get some berries in here. So this video is going up on Friday. If anyone has any guesses as to what the topic is going to be, let me know down below. I won't tell you if you're right or wrong, but maybe I'll tell you if you're hot or cold. But I'm doing it with 2 other YouTube artists. I'm doing it with Momo, aka Monique Renee, and Myra Byler. My Apple Pencil, I think, just died. But if I plug it in for like a few seconds, it should charge up for like another 30 minutes according to the manual. So yeah, I'm doing it with Myra and Monique Renee. So, oh, I'm looking at the wrong, I'm looking at like the wrong webcam. Like, ha, 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 ha. So we're going to be talking about a specific topic. It's like an art related topic. Nature. I want to invest in an iPad. Any apps or tips for the iPad? Definitely Procreate. Procreate's awesome. And if you get an iPad, make sure if you want to draw on it, make sure you get the iPad Pro, because that's the only one that the Apple Pencil works with. It's definitely the most expensive, but it is well worth it. It's so worth that. And that one's really good. Oh, you can also get Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic for the iPad, and that it's like $5.99 or $6.99. It is so worth it. It's freaking it's straight up look, let me show you. Let me just show you guys, okay? Look at this. Look at this. Let's turn this into a gaming stream. You guys, would you watch if I like gamed and was like look, do you see this? Like, so this is my Park the Universe. By the way, we're charging my Apple Pencil right now for anyone that's wondering why Rollercoaster Tycoon is open. Look at this. This is classic Rollercoaster Tycoon. Okay, this is my park. It's called the Universe, and this is the Milky Way. It's a little Turner, and this is Space Dust, which I just deleted. No, I didn't. This is see, it's like a Helter Skelter, and oh my god, I made some of these roller coasters. Which one did I make? I thought I made one. No, this isn't the right park. There's a park where I like made a bunch of roller coasters. Let me show you it. Is it this one? Yeah, okay. So this is the better park. Procreate is $9.99, and that is the only time you pay it. So it's $10 flat fee. Okay, this is the better park. Sorry. So, do you see this roller coaster that I made right here? Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It just takes you up really, really high, and then it spirals you the whole way down. I also made this cool roller coaster that like goes all the way around the park so like people can see the park. And then I made this one, but this one's like not that exciting, but people were like, all the other ones are too exciting for me. And I was like, y'all are babies. Like, why are you gonna come to a park if you don't like roller coasters? Anyway, you can get Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic for the iPad Pro, and if you ask me, that's worth the $700 price tag on the iPad Pro. So there's that. I literally have Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. So, if any of you guys want to watch me game Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, yeah, I've seen multiple. Okay, I've had at least 3 people. I will do Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 streams for 3 people. So, we could, dude, it would be so much fun actually, because we could create a park from scratch, and then like all of the streamers could like the people in the chat could like contribute as to like what they wanted to see in the park, I would totally watch that. Like, I want to do that. Screw the art. If you guys don't get a Friday the Friday video is just me building a park in Rollercoaster Tycoon. That's it. That's all it is. These are gonna be berries. They're not just like dots on her hand, by the way. I really want a soda. I just don't want to go get up. I wish I could train, well, like, I sort of want to train Desi to, like, go get me things from the fridge, but then I think about the fact that, like, I work, and that she's home alone for a good chunk of the day, and then I think about how I would come home with, like, a dog passed out in, like, a cheese coma and no food left if I taught her how to open the refrigerator door, and then I think that's a really bad idea. Hello Alice Games kickstarted. Okay, I will legit. I'll do a Rollercoaster Tycoon gaming stream. I'll do it. I'll do it for you guys. Not right this second, but maybe over the weekend or something. I also have like I also have a Nintendo Classic now, so I can play like Mario and stuff, like old school classic Mario, and I'm laughably terrible at it. So if you guys want to see me suck at games, I don't know how I would stream that other than pointing a camera at the TV. But you know, we can do it like super, you know, sketchy, and it'll be fine. So if you're here for Alice playing really old games really badly, then we'll do that. Apparently these berries don't need to have the rules of gravity apply to them, because I don't know what's happening there. That's okay. It's an aesthetic. I just want this piece to be done, honestly. I'm like over it. I've spent way too long on it. I've been working on this since like last weekend. Your girl's got other things to do. Like snuggling with my dog. I love seeing the notifications of Fridays and seeing hello Alice. Aww. Hi, do anyone know if she has a fan mail address? I don't, Ella. I've like looked into opening a PO box, but they're just like, I'm like a really cheap person, and they're like $60 a year. But I don't know, I might open one up, just for like letters and stuff. I'm just like, would people actually send me money? Whoa. Would people actually send me letters, or would I be spending money for, you know, it to not get used? That's kind of where I'm at. Oh, that works better. I do say aesthetic. I think it's wrong. I think it's aesthetic, but I say everything wrong. Do you like Prismacolor color pencils? Yes, I do. I know I shouldn't. Like, they break all the time. Like, they're nowhere near the quality they used to be. They just break constantly, but I like them. Like, I still like them a lot. I tried the polychromos that, like, everyone raves about, like, the polychromos, and I don't like the polychromos. Like, objectively, I can tell that they're good quality pencils, but I don't like the way they blend. They feel like, I don't know. I like the waxiness of the Prismacolors. I actually just ordered a bunch of new Prismacolors. Do you have any tips on getting noticed on Instagram? Use hashtags, but don't use the same hashtags every time. I mean, use like 3 or 4 of the same ones, but you can get like blocked on Instagram for using the same ones over and over again. And comment on other people's, make sure your profile like has something to do with art, so like people can tell just from like looking at you that you're an artist. Why? Sometimes the did the Apple Pencil die again? That's weird. I should have gotten more charge from that. The stream may be ending soon because my Apple Pencil is dying a slow and painful death, but we'll put it into charge again. The good thing about the Apple Pencil is they charge really quickly. What was I saying? I have ADHD and I'm off my medication because it's turning me into a giant, horribly mean human being right now. I stopped taking it. I need to get on something new. I don't remember what I was saying, so sorry about that. I'd send you postcards from UK. Oh, you're so sweet. What is better, drawing on Procreate in an iPad Pro or Photoshop in a Wacom? honestly, I like the iPad Pro better. I didn't at first. It was a little bit weird because there's not really any like tactileness to the screen, although you can get like screen protectors and stuff like that. But basically, once you get used to like the fact that there's not really any like pressure on this, not pressure, what's the word? Oh my god, what's the word? Like when something has texture and it like has a grip to it and it doesn't just slide around. What? Like, what's that word? Somebody please tell me what that word is. It doesn't have like, I don't know, it's just like really smooth. The iPad Pro is like really, really smooth. Once you get used to that though, it's pretty awesome, and I'm thinking about getting rid of my Wacom entirely because I don't really use it. Okay, so I can either, my iPad pencil is like dying super bad. How much battery power do I have? 14%? Okay, that's fine. So I can stop streaming, or I can just like talk to you guys for like 10 minutes. Tell me what you want down in the comments and I'll do whichever one. And if I talk to you guys, I'll make my face bigger. Let's change these settings. Always on top. And we'll just kind of chat until the iPad thing is done. So let me know what you want. Friction! Thank you! Thank you, EB Brooklyn. Friction. It doesn't have any friction. But yeah, I think I'm gonna... Dory, I'm gonna be testing out a cheaper alternative in a couple of days on... not couple days, couple weeks on my channel. Although I do really, really love the iPad. They have the bamboo. Talk to us. Haha, yes, give me the wake up. They have a bamboo, so that one's cool. Let's see. Face cam. Can I duplicate this? Can I have 2 of them? Hi, honey bunches of nuggets. Have you come over to say hello, or are you just being a baby? Hi. Okay. So I'll just talk to you guys for right now, I guess, because my Apple Pencil is charging. Somebody on YouNow said, when do you post on YouTube? Also, somebody answered that. Every Friday. What do you do when something you draw doesn't look the way you imagined it, and if you try it doesn't get close? Move on. You know, that's pretty normal. That happens to every artist. There's so many times, so often, that you're just, things aren't going to work out the way that you planned, and it sucks. It does, but you know, it happens, and you just have to kind of accept that it's not going to be perfect and move on, because nothing's ever perfect, and you tried your best. So yeah, just move on. Live Love Dance, thank you so much, you're so sweet. Please do Rollercoaster Tycoon. I will do Rollercoaster Tycoon. You know what, we could do that right now. We could like play Rollercoaster Tycoon right now. Should I keep talking, or should I keep talking and play Rollercoaster Tycoon while the Apple Pencil charges? Put your votes down below. Hi, honey bunches of nuggets. The dog is here. Can you guys see the dog? Hey, dog. Hey, Desi, say hello to YouTube. And YouNow. Say hello, I'm a Desi. Hello, I'm a Desi. Go, good girl. Have you ever had the moment where you're mindlessly doodling and that doodling ends up better than what you try to draw intentionally? Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, it's so split. I mean, I'm gonna keep talking even if I play Rollercoaster Tycoon. Only if you make the world's biggest Mickey Mouse shaped coaster. Oh, we're doing it. Oh, we're doing it. Okay. Let me get this set back up. Actually, I have to wait for the recording to save, so I can't do anything right now on my iPad because I hit save recording, which was probably stupid because it's been like halfway for like a full minute now, so that's okay. We'll just let the pencil charge and I'll answer questions if you guys have questions, or I might end the stream, I don't know. Who inspired your art style? Nobody really. I mean, I have a lot of influences. Bye Gabrielle, bye Random Doodler. I have a lot of influences, like primarily Lowish is a huge influence of mine. I've mentioned that multiple times. But I don't feel like there's anybody that like actively inspires my style. Do you play Roblox? No, I don't. I don't know what that is. Is that like a game? Rollercoaster Tycoon. I can't do Rollercoaster Tycoon right now because the program that I'm using to stream my iPad is currently saving the recording, which was an hour long, and it's taking forever. So I'm gonna give it 10 minutes, and if it's still saving in 10 minutes, then I'll probably just have to end the stream. I love you more than life. Don't love me more than life. Life is great. How old are you? I'm 27 and a half. I feel like I have to say that because I'm preparing to be 28. Hello! We were streaming art, but my Apple Pencil died, so it's charging. Basically. Is what's happening. Hello, Joshua B? I'm sorry. What do you play Rollercoaster Tycoon on? My iPad. It's like called Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic, and it's like $6.99, and it's awesome. I can tell the lag because Anika's still asking how old I am. I'm like, I answered it. It'll be there. What kind of music do you like? I already answered that. When's your birthday? July 12th. What is your favorite Copic? I don't have one. Hello, Nugget. Hi. Do you want to come be on the internet? Come here. I don't even know why I have headphones in. Like, there's nothing in here. Like, I'm probably talking really loud. There's nothing coming in here. No, don't end it because I said, up. Come on, up. You can do it. Fine. Oh, are you coming around the other side? Are you coming around the other side? Come here. Come here. Oh, I know. You're such a good dog. Alice, can you upload more often, please? No, I can't. Sorry, I work a full-time job. I already spend about 60 to 70 plus hours a week between my full-time job and YouTube. So I definitely cannot, I do not have the time to upload more often. I wish I did, but I just don't. It's okay, don't be sorry, Anika. Oh, I'm in love with your dog. Can I take her home with me? Yes, she's a pain in the butt. Alice, support another artist. Insta eco_art_Nick. Everyone go check out Eco Artist Nick. Nice dog, love the name. Her name actually isn't Nugget, it's December, but I call her Nugget. I call her Honey Bunches of Oats, Honey Bunches of Oats. I also call her Boofy Baby. I've been calling her Boofy Baby a lot. Okay, it has been saying finishing recording, please wait for like forever. It's actually really annoying because like I don't want to close it, but it's not really working, and then I can't, whatever. I'll give it a little more time. What is your dream dog? Oh, my, okay, first of all, I just want to go to Mimster ST. My dog has anxiety and fear aggression, so does December. She also has anxiety and fear aggression. She's actually on Prozac to help with her anxiety. What is your dream job? My dream job is to be a motion graphics designer for a motion graphics firm, potentially even owning my own motion graphics firm. I think would be really cool. That's my dream job right now. My dream job just changed. It's changed like every couple of years, but I'm okay with that as long as I have a goal to move towards. It used to be a concept artist, but now I think I'd be really, really happy doing motion graphics. I really, really love it. What did you study at university? Painting, graphic design, and 3D animation. I also have a minor in English. Did going to art college help you do better art? Yes, it absolutely did. I don't think everyone needs to go to art college, but I think art college has a lot of really important, I think art college has a lot of really, really important things. You just learn how to take critique, and you learn how to implement critique, which I think is really important. What is your full-time job? I make, I make training and marketing videos for a security software company. Hamilton, I'm going to see Hamilton in Chicago over the summer. I've listened to part of the soundtrack, but I felt like as I was listening to it, I was like, I think this is one of those things that I'm going to need to see and like see the soundtrack and then listen back to it, because it's more of like it tells the story so much because it's rap, so I'm kind of waiting until I see it, but yeah, I'm really excited to see it. Do you know you'd be a great voice actor? I don't think so. I don't think I would. I have pretty bad vocal fry, which is where your voice kind of goes up at the end, and I also kind of have like a raspy voice, although it's like extra raspy right now because, like I said, I was sick this morning. I'm starting to feel better now, which is great, but it's still kind of like thrown off. What is the best book you've ever read? Okay, first of all, I cannot answer that question because I love reading. I don't know if you guys know this, but reading is my passion. If I had to choose between reading and art, I would probably choose reading. I'm not even kidding you guys. I was an English minor. I love reading. I read constantly. I read almost every single day. But I do love the book series I just finished. Well, finished. It's in progress, but I finished the most recent book, The Stormlight Archives. That's one of my favorite series of all time. It's by Brandon Sanderson, and it's so good. Some of my other like favorite books are Bloodhound by Becca Cooper. Bloodhound by Tamora Pierce. It's the Becca Cooper series. It's the first one in the series, and it's a trilogy. It's so good. Everything Tamora Pierce does is so good. She writes the most amazing, strong female characters. It's just beyond fascinating and just so good. And I also really love Jeffrey Deaver's The Coffin Dancer. It's the second book in the Lincoln Rhyme series, which was my favorite series growing up. I'm actually not caught up with it anymore. I probably should do that. I should actually reread them, but they're the only novels that I really love that aren't fantasy novels. They're crime. I have read Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass is awesome. I actually have read the whole series except for the most recent book because I downloaded it, but I was in the middle of reading all of Brandon Sanderson's books, so I need to reread the whole Throne of Glass series, I feel like, because I don't remember everything that's happening, and I was like, I don't know, I remember there was like the whole love triangle thing, and then she like picked someone and I couldn't even remember who it was. What kind of phone do you have? I have the Samsung Galaxy S7, but I kind of want the Google Pixel. Okay, we're making progress. So this little thing that I told you I saw, the little bar that says finishing the recording, I think it's like saving the recording, it's moved. It is increasing, so I'm not closing it. So basically I cannot broadcast from my iPad until this finishing recording thing ends. I don't know how long that's going to take, so I'm just going to talk to you guys until either it finishes or I get bored or you guys get bored. Does that sound good? Because I can't broadcast from my iPad right now because it's saving the previous recording. Or at least, maybe I can. Hold on, let me try something. You're not sitting on my iPad, are you, December? No, you're not. Please read A Court of Thorn and Roses. It is on my list. It is on my list. So is Discworld. Discworld is also on my list. Okay, let me see if I can actually... Oh, no. All right, we're good. So, I just tested you guys, and I can actually show the screen. Yay! I'm learning so many things. See, look, it's back. I'm shrinking, I'm shrinking, I'm shrinking, I'm shrinking down to size. Except for it's the wrong color now. Settings. Frame. I have a rose gold iPad. I'll have you know. Program. Thank you. And if I change it to always on top, then theoretically all of that stuff should go away. No, it shouldn't. Be a jerk. Let me pull this over here. Ha 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 ha. Okay. you guys. We're back. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. What the heck? Why is my Apple Pencil still not working? Like, it was just in there charging for, like, ever. Oh, God, December. I really don't know what's going on with that. You were such a great artist. What was your first prize you ever remember getting? I got a Winsor & Newton, like, watercolor box. It's actually my watercolor tour. Like, I have a tour of, like, all my watercolor art, if you guys watch that, and it's in there. Yeah, so basically my Apple Pencil is not charging. I think it might be because my iPad itself doesn't have enough battery for the Apple Pencil to charge properly. Yay. So, I'm gonna have to wait until, like, maybe after dinner. I'm gonna have to, like, charge my iPad and charge up my pencil. So, excuse you. I plugged in my iPad. I can't keep working on the art, but I can play Rollercoaster Tycoon. You guys want to play Rollercoaster Tycoon for a little bit while it charges, or at least while the iPad charges for a little bit. We can play Rollercoaster Tycoon. I'm not an art channel. Somebody asked me a question that I wanted to answer, but I don't know what it was. Let me see if I can scroll up and see. I feel like the way these chats are formulated on both YouTube and thing is super nice. Are you going to an iPad Pro review? Yes, I am. And spoiler, it's going to be super positive. The iPad Pro was the best money I've ever spent in my life. Okay? Best money. It was, yes, it was such a great, a great decision. I fully would recommend them. I think they're awesome. Okay, let's start a new park. Okay, I believe that we saw that we're going to build a giant Mickey Mouse shaped roller coaster. So, these all have, like, okay, am I the only one that hates the parks that already have, like, coasters in them? Like, what is that? I think the title of this is still Procreate streaming. That's fine. I'm not a professional. Okay, we're gonna do Forest Frontiers because it's all cleared. It's good to go. So we're gonna start a new park. And then we're going to take out a bunch of money because we need a bunch of money to make this. I don't even know if $30,000 is gonna be enough to build this roller coaster. Okay, so I heard a vote for a giant Mickey Mouse shaped roller coaster. Does everybody feel good about a giant Mickey Mouse shaped roller coaster? I mean, I feel good about it. It's gonna have to be a wooden one though, because that's the only one we can build right now. Until we earn some money. Or we could, like, start by earning some money. That's true, you can destroy old rides, and then you usually get some money from those. Okay, so if we're gonna do Mickey Mouse, I feel like his head, like, we need to build it, like, in this area right here. So, like, his... Okay, like, we need to build it... Wait. Okay. Yeah, like, right here is where it needs to be built. Okay. No, do a paintbrush. I don't know what that means. I literally can't paint right now, though, because my Apple Pencil is, like, super dead. Like, I'm gonna need to charge it when my iPad is charged a little bit more. So, it's either we play Rollercoaster Tycoon or I end the stream. So, okay. I think, let's start at the bottom of his head here, actually. So, we'll build a platform. 2, 3... Okay, that's good. That's good. And now his head's a circle. Is Mickey Mouse's head a circle, you guys? I don't even know. And then let's start going up. Because we want this to be, like, at least, like, fun, right? Okay. This is going to be kind of like a janky Mickey Mouse. Am I still answering questions? Yes. If you ask me questions, I will answer them. Just ask me all the questions. Ask me any questions. Truth or dare? Just kidding. Let's not play truth or dare. Okay, and then we need to do like the ear. And I'm wondering if I can just kind of like do like a loopy loop, like going down for the ear. Does that make sense? Like if we go down and then we make us. You know what? I'm not good enough at building roller coasters to do this. Hope you guys know. I think I need to go out. Yeah. Yes. I need to go out and then I need to go around. You see where I'm going with this? Right? Okay. See questions. Do you have a fan mail email? No, not really. I just have like my main email, which is helloaliceart@gmail.com. But that's more for business. Maybe I should make a fan mail email. I didn't think anyone would really want to do it. You guys can always tweet me. I'm on Twitter like a lot. But if you guys don't like politics, don't follow me on Twitter because I talk about politics a lot on Twitter. Anyone that like follows me on Twitter can attest to that. And like it's kind of like my Twitter was like my place for me to like kind of talk about that stuff before I like started doing YouTube. So I haven't ever really stopped. I know a lot of people don't like that, but you know, it's kind of like it's for me. So somebody said, am I in a relation? Am I dating somebody? No, I'm not dating somebody. Technically. Okay. This is the jankiest Mickey Mouse, but I think it's kind of working. Okay. You guys laughing at my Mickey Mouse. You guys come over here and do better. That kind of looks like Mickey, right? That kind of looks like Mickey. Show my name with older stream and she smiled and laughed. Oh, babies. No, I don't have a P.O. box. Okay, let's try to come over here. This is a very square Mickey Mouse head. It's like Mickey Mouse if he was a square head. Oh, we need to go up again so we can like go down on the ear. Because the thing is like for some reason you can't put the chains when it's like curving. I don't know why. It's like really stupid. So somebody said, "How you're so pretty though." First of all, you're so sweet. I'm not, but thank you. Honestly, my last relationship sucked, you guys. Like, it was just like really, really negative. It was really bad for me to be in, and honestly, I have just been really cautious since then, like getting into relationships. I also don't get crushes very easily at all. I'm just not one of those kind of people. Like, it takes a lot for me to actually like somebody, believe it or not. I've had less than 10 crushes in my entire life. So, you know, it's just kind of that. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it took me a long time to get over my last relationship, which I am now, so that's like good. But, I don't know. I like being kind of single too. Like, I like Wooden Rollercoaster 1 is in the way. You're a liar! I like being single. I do like somebody though. I can say that because he knows that I like him. So if he's watching, it's not weird. Maybe it's weird. Whatever. Hey! Guys, how messed up is this Mickey? If you could choose any fine arts profession, what would you choose? Theater, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. I did theater all through high school. I should have done it through college. I really regretted not doing it through college. And yeah, I love theater. Theater makes me so happy. Like I said, I listen almost exclusively to show tunes. Theater is my favorite thing in the entire world. Sometimes I actually have a hard time going to shows because they make me sad because I miss being in them so much. Like, I just miss that camaraderie that you have with the people that you're in shows with. I miss it. Like, I miss being in theater. I loved it. I love it with every single fiber of my body, of my being. Okay, that kind of looks like Mickey Mouse, right? Like a really scary Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I agree, Portia. Like, you'll be in a relationship when you find the person for you. Like, it's kind of how I feel as well. Would you ever consider getting a P.O. box? Yeah, I would consider getting a P.O. box. I've thought about it. I've looked into it. They're just kind of pricey. What color should we make this? I gotta wait like a couple minutes so you guys catch up to me, but let me know what colors I should make Mickey. Probably red and yellow and white, huh? No, I don't want to build your stupid red path. I want to build the cool cobblestone path that I like. December! Ah! I'm so sorry. Hey, it's okay. We do not need to kill everybody that's wearing headphones right now. There we go. Yeah, okay, so we'll do red, yellow, white, black. What is my favorite drawing? My favorite drawing is called Nostalgia. If you guys go to my website, Hello Alice, I think it's helloaliceart.com. I swear to God. Where's your ball? Where's your ball, Desi? Where's your ball? My dog is like the loudest dog ever. And that means that she could hear somebody in the hallway. That's why she was barking, by the way. Looks good, Alice. Thanks. Come here. Give me the ball. Good girl. Alright. So, red. Some bright red. Actually, I think that one should be like the black. Bright red. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm feeling Mickey Mouse from that. Right? Okay, the vehicles. Same colors. Yellow and white. Let's do like a tent entrance. Mickey Mouse, you guys. It's not so much, yeah, it's not really privacy, it's just like they're really pricey and I don't know. I've thought about it. Okay, let's test this out. You guys ready to test this roller coaster? See if it works or if it kills them. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. As we just roller coaster tycoon it up. Do you ever feel like your ideas aren't good enough? Lately I've been feeling that way about my art and I don't know how to deal with it. Yeah, I do, Rebecca. Recently I've actually had a lot of ideas I'm really excited about. I just haven't had the motivation to create them. But, wow, this roller coaster looks really boring right now. This is quality content. Hashtag support janky Mickey. By the way, I think her name is pronounced Mai. She just posted that this is quality content. Hashtag support janky Mickey. She just started an art YouTube channel and it's awesome. And you guys should definitely all go check out her YouTube channel. It's like digital art and I just subscribed to it. I'm a huge fan. So definitely check her out. yeah, so I do feel like my ideas aren't good enough. Like I said, lately I've been kind of excited about my ideas, but all through like college, like art college, everyone else. December. Give me your ball. Give me your ball. All through art college, everyone else was doing stuff like, oh no, oh no. Give me the ball. Hold on. Something's happening. December could like hear stuff in the hallway. I think people were talking. Wow. This is a roller coaster is failing right here. You guys, we're gonna have to fix this. God, what was I saying? I blame the dog for all of this. Looks like you like eventually get there. Look at this one. This guy's just totally stuck. He's so stuck. Okay. We gotta workshop this a little bit. So I remember what I was saying. In college, like, everyone else was doing, like, all these, like, really, like, okay, so everyone's ideas were, like, really, like, meaningful, and they were, like, talking about, like, feminism and all kinds of cool stuff, and I was just over here, like, I just want to draw, like, pretty girls, and it was super kind of sad, because I felt like my art was, like, not as good as everyone else's art, simply because I didn't want to be drawing, like, really depressing things. Like, everyone else seemed to want to draw art that was, like, about, like, the patriarchy and, like, about, like, addiction and, okay, I'm all for fighting the patriarchy. Like, if y'all follow me on Twitter, I'm always tweeting about the patriarchy, but, like, I just wanted to make pretty things. Like, I didn't want to fight the patriarchy in my art. I just wanted to fight it on the internet. I just wanted my art to be, like, pretty. So, I don't know. That was always kind of weird for me, was that, like, I always felt like everyone else's art was meaningful and my art couldn't be meaningful because I just wanted to make pretty things. And then I realized that, like, the meaning of my art is to bring beauty to the world, because the world is kind of crappy a lot of the time, and it kind of, like, there's a lot of, like, really horrible things in it, like the patriarchy. And, like, I realized that it's okay if, for my art, if the purpose and, like, the meaning of my art is to bring beauty and joy to people. So that's kind of, like, the way I approach it now. But yeah, I definitely relate to, like, feeling like your art ideas aren't good enough. Okay, I saw a bunch of questions, but I got super distracted. So, post your questions again. Have you ever purposely killed people from your roller coaster? I have never purposely killed people from my roller coaster, but I used to, like, put, like, the holes in the ground, and whenever people annoyed me or complained about my park, I would just, like, put them in the hole in the ground, and then, like, just let them starve. Also, I used to, like, back on Zoo Tycoon, like, you just, like, remember setting the lions free and just, like, watching the chaos. Creating art through roller coaster. Oh my god, yes. If I just, like, actually, wouldn't that be cool if you just, like, made a piece of art with, like, different pieces of, like, the roller coaster? Like, it wasn't, like, an actual workable roller coaster, but, like, you could make, like, a face or something. I want to study graphic design, illustration. There is a mix of those two. When I studied graphic design, we learned a little bit about illustration. You could always double major. Why does that keep showing? It's an automated message. I don't really know how to control it. I think this part is, like, really boring. Like, I think I need to go up and then go down a little bit on this part. I'm already changing it. If we're gonna make a roller coaster, like, that's, like, Mickey Mouse, like, it's gotta be good, you know? It can't just be, like, we can't just, like, half-ass this, you know? Like, it's gotta be legit. And I need height markers. How am I gonna do this without height markers? Now, by the way, I need you to appreciate how much I'm multitasking right now. I am talking, answering questions, building a roller coaster, and playing fetch with a border collie. Yeah, it's so slow. The stream is. I'm sorry. I think there's a delay, but I mean, it is what it is. Basically, that's my... This is not exactly, like, quality stream content at this point. Like, we're just building roller coasters. You know when you're trying to like match your roller coaster up and you want it to be easier? That's what I want to happen right now. Speaking of Mickey, what's your favorite Disney character? My favorite Disney character is, wow, that's like a really hard question. I don't have an answer for you. I don't have an answer for you. I don't know how to answer that. Like, I gotta give props to my girl Rapunzel. And then also, I love Jasmine, and I love Pocahontas, and I love all of the Disney characters, and I love Belle, and I don't know, I can't answer that question. I don't have a favorite Disney character. They're all amazing. Okay, so maybe you can do a picture you don't lift your hand on. Yeah, actually, that'd be like a really cool challenge. That's actually something that like you do in art school to practice drawing. So I would totally be down for that because that's a legit thing and I think that'd be fun. Oh my god, 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 am I gonna be able to join this up? Am I? You guys. Okay, now it's like Mickey, but he has like an ear piercing. What is your favorite ride at Disneyland or World? I've only ever been to Disney World, and I liked Space Mountain. What are you playing? I'm playing Rollercoaster Tycoon because my Apple Pencil ran out of batteries, and I need my iPad to be a little charged. I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer because I'm going to go make dinner. It's Mickey, but a little edgy. It's edgy Mickey. One-line contours. Yeah, that's right. I love Moana too. I love Moana. And I think it's spelled like hey hey, but like with an E. Did you study art in England? No, not really. I mean, I studied it before I left England, like at school and stuff. But I left England when I was 9 years old, so. Punk Mickey. Yes! I don't think Punk Mickey would appreciate the usage of the word yas, but I appreciate the usage of the word yas. What would you recommend for art supplies? Check out my video, I think it's called like my top 10 favorite art supplies of all time. That has my favorite art supplies of all time in it. You guys, I think we might have made a successful roller coaster. Okay. While that tests itself out, oh, we need to name it. We gotta name it the Mickey, I think. Like the Low Pen. If anyone has read the Stormlight Archives, please tell me and I'll be your friend. You should stream your cooking. I don't want this to end. First of all, I don't cook. I reheat pizza for like every meal. But no, I do have to end this because streaming on my iPad, it is going to charge, but it is going to take batteries. So I do have to get that picture finished today. So I'm going to have to, you know, kind of get my Apple Pencil thing sorted. But it is kind of fun to just like stream and chat to you guys and play games. So it's like funner than actually working on the picture. But then I'm gonna have to go to Momo and be like, hey Momo, I didn't finish my video for the collab that we're doing, but I love you and you're my best friend and please still talk to me. And they'll just be like, Alice, you've had so long to work on this. We planned this 2 weeks ago. And I'll be like, I'm sorry. Okay, let's build a Ferris wheel. Build it right here. If you guys appreciate this like collaborative roller coaster building process. What did you guys do today? I watched a moron build a park on Rollercoaster Tycoon. Let's just make this the rainbow park and like everything can be different colors. And none of it will match. And every time I look at it, my eye will twitch. What if I'm just gonna close my eyes and pick colors, like the 3-marker challenge, but for Rollercoaster Tycoon. Okay. Gotta open my eyes like every time to click on the thing. Wow, purple and green. What a disgusting color combination. It's nearly 3 AM here. Hashtag hello Alice for life. Oh my god, you're so sweet. Have you ever made an OC with a detailed background in life? No. I'm really bad at making OCs. I have like, I don't know, like I used to want to be a writer and I don't know why, because I'm really good at writing essays, but I'm not really good at writing like creative stuff. Woot, I became a fan. Thanks, Anna. I've been streaming for an hour, 34 minutes. Oh, that's pretty good actually. 42,550 died likes. A lot of people watch Shake on YouNow. #1 on #art. Oh, I'm not doing art anymore. Ha! Too bad. Oh well, nobody else is in this category. Oh god. Okay, I think we need to open the park and start making some money. I'm gonna call this, hey, what should I call the Ferris wheel? Write your name, ideas down in the comments, because I need to know what to call the Ferris wheel. Is this why gaming streams are a thing? Like, I'll be the coolest gaming streamer because I'll stream Rollercoaster Tycoon. I'll be like the next PewDiePie. You're not spamming. Please ask me questions. What is your favorite way to... If I didn't answer your question, it's usually because I didn't see it, so feel free to repeat it. I don't care. What is your favorite way to wind down when you're stressed? I take baths. I take baths almost every single day. Rolling Foley? Rolling Folly. I like it. I take baths almost every single day. I use bath bombs. I use bubble bath. I use bath salts. I just take a bath and I watch a TV show that is funny, like Friends or Parks and Rec or The Office. I'm right now I'm watching Family Guy, like all of Family Guy. So I watch a lot of that. Oops. And I also like to read. Those are the two big, but the biggest thing is definitely baths. Like, I just like to be in the water. I'm basically like Moana. Like, I just want to be in the water all the time. Okay. Gotta hire a mechanic and a handyman to start out this park. I think we need one more ride. I think I need, like, a ride that, like, I don't have to build, though. Like oh, dude, I can build a looping roller coaster. Okay. I can do the Black Panther, Bumblebee, Deep Freeze, the Exterminator, the Ferret, the Fizzly, Glowworm, whoa, Hedgehog, Jellyfish, Rattlesnake, Stingray. Dude, it's gotta be the Glowworm. Like, do you guys see this? Built. Done. Just spent all my money on that roller coaster. Like, all of it. Okay. You guys want to watch this roller coaster? Let's see. Have you seen Hamilton? If so, what's your opinion on it? I haven't, but I'm going to be seeing it in Chicago this summer. Also coming to Chicago. And I'm also going to Michigan this summer, so I'm super excited about that. My stepmom is from Michigan. We have family in Michigan, so we're going there for vacation, and we're also stopping in Chicago for a couple days beforehand. I would do a meetup, but I don't think there's enough people there, and I'm not really sure, like, that I would have time. Whoa, look at this roller coaster. Oh my god. If I don't know, I kind of want to do, like, a Denver meetup around Denver Comic Con, but I don't know if I have enough subscribers in Denver. Like, I know I have a couple, but, like, I don't know if I have enough, or like in Colorado, but I think it would be really fun to do like a quick sketching meetup at like a cafe or something. I've never done a meetup before. What's a good starter camera to use for YouTube? I started with this webcam. It's by Logitech. It's like the Logitech. It's like, let me Google it. Logitech webcam. Okay, the Logitech C920 is awesome. It's a great starter camera. It's really, really affordable. You just plug it into your computer and then it can just record like consistently, and it saves the file to like your computer. It's really, really great, and it's what I started with, and I love it. I still use it in my videos today because the quality is actually pretty good. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that. I can probably meet up with you even if I don't hold a meetup, because I know you're going to be at Comic-Con. So we'll just have to try to connect and see if we can meet up, even if I don't do a meetup. Because I would love to meet you. I know that Fifi, who I met because she's one of my subscribers, but now like she's one of my friends. I know she'll be at Denver Comic-Con because she is every year. So that's at least 2 people if she goes. I live in Massachusetts, but I'm 12, so I can't go to PAX East or any other conventions even though I went to. Yeah, it's kind of hard when you're young. Like, there's always, like, stuff that you want to do, but, you know, but honestly, like, being young is pretty cool. Like, you don't really have as many responsibilities, which is really nice. Like, it seems, I mean, it is stressful. I don't want to, like, I hate people that are like, being young is so easy and you don't have any, like, worries and cares. And I'm like, that's not true. Like, just because you're younger doesn't make your problems any less valid than somebody that's older. Like, I hate people that are like that are like, oh, young people don't have problems, they just have to go to school and whatever. But, like, that's not true. Like, you absolutely have problems that are absolutely valid. But it is a little bit nicer, like, when you're younger, because you just don't have to worry about things like bills. You don't have to worry about things like, you know, paying your rent and, like, student loans and, like, careers and, like, I don't know, losing your fertility if you're a girl and single like me. I don't know. So, being young is fun, you know. There's stuff that you can't do, but there's also stuff that you can do, so that's nice. Okay, I'm opening my park. Because I only have $679, yeah, left. Okay, people, come into my park. Can I fast forward? I'm fast forwarding. There! Oh, we got some people. 7 guests, 8 guests, 9 guests, 10, 11, 12! Oh my god! Look! Oh my god, people are gonna ride my roller coaster. People are gonna ride the Mickey. Oh god, take me back to the Land Before Bills. Yeah, the Land Before Bills was amazing. Alright. I'm gonna stream for a little bit longer and then, like, just a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna head on out because I'm getting hungry and it's nearly 8 o'clock and I definitely have to get this finished tonight, so I gotta figure out what's going on with my pencil. Do you like cheese? Yes, I love cheese. I'm lactose intolerant and I eat cheese on, like, a regular basis. Wow, it's only 10 pounds on Amazon. That's awesome. It might be because they've got a newer model out, but the Logitech C920 works great for me. I really like it. I know, right? My brother thinks my opinions don't matter because I'm 6 years younger. I'm so happy how accepting you of everyone. Thank you. I really try to be an accepting person, and honestly, I do believe that young people can change the world, and, like, we're literally seeing young people change the world right now, like, with the MSD students that are, like, fighting out and, like, talking about change, and I think that's awesome. Like, regardless of where you stand on your political beliefs, I think it's really cool to see young people that are, like, making their opinions heard, because, like, your opinions are important. You're the next generation, and I think that you guys are all, like, if you look at the founding fathers, like, there's that meme that's been going around or whatever, like, about, like, how old, like, Aaron Burr and, like, Hamilton stuff were. They were all in their, like, 18, 19, 20, 21. Just because you're young doesn't mean your opinions don't matter. Like, even if you're 12, like, your opinions matter. They may not be as fully informed, but your opinions aren't, like, I hate when people are like, oh, I'm 50, so my opinion is more valid than yours. Like, that's not true. Your opinion isn't more valid than anyone else's. Maybe it's more valid than, like, a 3-year-old's, but, like, it's just differently informed. Like, it's not more valid, and I think young people are awesome and they're going to change the world. So it's important to have your opinions. It's also important to be open with your opinions, but I think they're important, and I don't know, that's all. That's my whole thing about opinions and young people. I think young people are awesome. Get on Twitter. Oh, I'm not logged in. Log in. Alright. Okay, so this is basically my park right now. This is the Mickey. Maybe I will stream more of this park later. I think I'm gonna head out now because I feel like things are kind of winding down. And I'm pretty hungry, and like I said, I have a bunch of other stuff that I have to get done. Here, let me do this. Transform. Flip the screen. Wow, this was supposed to not be that much of an effort. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna head on out, because like I said, chat is winding down. This was fun though. I'm sorry that I couldn't make art the whole time, but it seemed like some people liked playing Rollercoaster Tycoon, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I will try to stream more often. The setup worked pretty well, I think. Like I said, I think there was like a minute or two delay, but it's not really a huge deal, I don't think. So I didn't think it was like problematic. So thanks for coming, you guys. I love you so much. I'm gonna go make some food now, and as always, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye guys.